You're amazing. There'll never be another like you. Never be another like you. Captivating and sharing the things that really matter to you. Really matter to you. When the weight of the world gets too heavy, take a ride with Mercedes. Be in the know on the Mercedes Wilson Show. Sharing the things that really matter.
Welcome to the Mercedes Wilson Show. It is Christmas time here, and we are so excited that you have joined us. Thank you for giving us your time. And also, I got to drag my buddy, Pastor Mark Sanders, in to talk about some stuff. And as you all know, this show, we like to talk about the tough topics. So we want to set some folks free today when it comes to Christmas and other holidays. So welcome, Pastor Mark Sanders.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah. So, Pastor, give us a little bit of your background.
Well, Pastor Mark Sanders. I pastor Refuge Temple of Christ in the city of Lockport. Been doing that for about 21 years. Mm-hmm. Been in ministry for half of my life. Well, a little over 25 years been in ministry.
Long time.
Long time.
So you know a little bit about these holidays.
A little bit.
Did you grow up with Christmas traditions?
Yes.
And what were some of those?
Christmas traditions of the Christmas tree. My mother still has one of the best trees I've ever seen. Gift giving, dinner, lights in the house. So all those Christmas traditions.
But I'm sure your family didn't spare on giving y'all the real reason of Christmas, right?
Oh, absolutely. Dad gave the speech on the Christmas morning. We got the Christmas morning on the birth of Christ. We prayed, we read scripture, and had a wonderful time.
When did you first hear or become to know that Christmas was not the Christmas trees? It wasn't, I mean, I know you said your dad talked about, what Christmas really was, but you have some folks out there that are talking about, well, Christmas is a pagan holiday, and we'll get more into that, but when did you first learn?
I was in high school. It was one year my dad did not put up a tree.
Really?
And kind of protested the tree for a couple because he knew, it's not like he didn't know the truth. He knew the truth, but we had to give the truth in balance.
Okay.
He wasn't a Scrooge, but he knew the truth of the origins of Christmas.
Okay. And how did you kids handle that? No tree?
It was different. He decorated the fireplace, but it was no big deal. We had family. As long as we had gifts, we were good.
Right.
Yeah.
And how did you separate, or how do you do with your children?
My children, I put up a tree. I give gifts. There's certain aspects of Christmas I don't acknowledge. I don't acknowledge Santa Claus.
Okay.
I don't make it a practice of lying to my children.
Okay.
So I don't, and they've never had it, so they've never missed it.
So speaking to the parents out there that do Santa, that are saying, well, it's not lying, it's fun. Separate that difference. I mean, because you said, I don't, some folks might get offended hearing that.
Your kids lied about breaking the lamp and say, Mom, it ain't lying, it's just fun. No, I just believe that that's for me. For me, I just, in good conscience, cannot give credit to an imaginary figure for buying my children gifts. That's me. I'm not condemning it. For me, I don't lie to my children concerning things like that.
Right.
That's me.
Right. And then how do you feel like your kids feel about it now? Or how did they do growing up with other kids talking about Santa?
They never care. They never missed about it. They never missed a beat. I guess you just can't miss what you've never had.
Yeah. Because I did have to tell my older ones, now don't go to school and ruin it for the other kids. Because my son would come home and be like, but Santa is not real.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but don't go to school, ruining it for the.
I agree.
So we're on Christmas because it's the holiday season. But can we talk about a couple other holidays?
Sure.
One of the things that I saw on social media right around Halloween time was someone went in really hard on some folks that allowed their kids to go trick-or-treating, other Christians. And she made a reference to, if you allow your children to participate in that demonic day, then don't you ever think that you can prophesy to me, that you can preach to me, it's from the devil. And people really took that to heart. So us as Christians know that these started out as pagan holidays. Can you sort through that a little bit? I'm talking Halloween, Christmas, Easter.
You talk about all of them, and some of them I separate. You look at Halloween, which has no redeem, and like I said, this is my truth, that there is no, it is a satanic, demonic holiday that cannot be redeemed. And, but people, the Bible tells us to grow in the grace and the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. Some people don't have knowledge, and when you condemn people for things they don't know, it's not telling the truth in love.
Right.
You can have a conversation with somebody, and as my children don't trick or treat. My house is shut down for Christmas. For Halloween. That's what we do, because I don't believe, I know the origins, and in good conscience, I can't do it. But instead of getting on Facebook or social media blasting people, tell them a truth, but tell them in love. And that's just for me. I've never found a way to redeem something that was dedicated to spirits and occult worship and then make it something good.
Right. What about the folks that say, well, churches have their version of the Halloween, give out the candy, and the kids, kind of go around the gym and get candy, similar to what the kids are doing outside.
Right.
What do you
I look at it in two ways.
Okay.
I look at it in one way of churches or groups have provided an alternative.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I thought about it this year, if I can keep kids off the street and going to strangers' houses and being subject to sex trafficking and all these different things, I said, and I can pull them into there and just give them their candy. Here's candy.
Yeah.
Have a ball.
Yeah.
Then I don't feel bad about that, because some people say, well, I don't care how you dress it up, it's still Halloween, whether you call it Harvest Night or whatever.
Right.
But the fact is, it's what being judged in my heart.
Yeah.
I really believe that man looks on the outward appearance, but God is judging the intent of the heart.
Right. Can we go to Easter?
Sure.
The Easter bunny, the Easter eggs, all the different.
It's all pagan.
Well, you know what? We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll come back and talk about Easter, and then go back to Christmas.
There we go.
Stay with me, Pastor,
Yeah.
and you stay with us too. We'll be right back.
Won't ever let the cold world get the best of me. Keep my head up high like the sunrise. Even though it's hard, I try each and every day. Every time I fall, I get back on my feet. I know that I can make it if I keep on trying. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I keep on trying. Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
Ever since I made my first beat, I knew music was a passion. Along with the beat makers in my company, I get to share my passion. Music is a way to dream, and now I get a chance to make dreams come true. Welcome to Soundmaster Beats.
Restore your body, beauty, and soul with Capriceology.com, providing wellness and ministry services for your church and family with master herbalist, iridologist, and conference speaker Caprice Butts. Are you as healthy as you want to be? Nutritional help is just a click away with online wellness packages and consultations, or grab your friends and book a wellness workshop for your church group. Plus, get daily inspiration to revive you from the inside out. Restore your body, beauty, and soul with Capriceology.com. Subscribe today for a free wellness guide.
True Color Strategy, your CMO for hire, bringing strategic business, brand, and marketing solutions to find your nugget of truth. To learn more, visit www.truecolorstrategy.com.
Welcome back to the Mercedes Wilson Show. I love having Pastor Mark Sanders on because we get to talk some good stuff. And keep in mind, this show is to talk about stuff that we're all thinking in our heads. And get it out, talk about it, and have some results. Lighten up, loosen up. Enjoy the holidays, folks. Enjoy the holidays. Now, I'm smiling at the camera, Pastor Mark, but I'm coming back to you, so I'm going to stop smiling now. Okay, so can we talk about a little bit about the history of the pagan holidays and how it came about that they got intermingled?
If you go back into the beginning of the church, in the beginning of the church, for the first few hundred years, it was purist Christian. It wasn't even called Christianity. It was called the Way. Mm-hmm. But when Constantine became emperor of Rome, I think in 325 AD, there were already pagans in Rome. And there are these new believers who are clashing because there's pagan holidays. And here we have, and so in order for Constantine to bring unity, he, for one, claimed Christianity. And he began to take holidays and saying, okay, on Saturnalia, which is Christmas, we're going to celebrate the birth of Christ and to bring the Christians in to forge unity in Rome. Yeah. So they tried to Christianize a paganized festival. And that's where we started. And the same thing with what we call Easter or the worship of Astari. In its origins, they have nothing to do with Christ.
Right. And can you see how so many people are conflicted?
Yeah.
Can you see how so many people are conflicted? So let's go into Easter. Why the Easter bunny and the egg?
Because the goddess Astari, who they worshipped, was a goddess of fertility. So the use of the egg as a sign of birth, the use of the rabbit, which is an animal we associate with fertility, those type of pagan rituals are brought into, and then we try to merge it with the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which has nothing to do with the resurrection of Jesus. And that's where the offense can come.
Yeah.
If you bring about, Christmas was outlawed in America at one time because of its pagan roots. Early Christians in America, the holiday was actually outlawed.
Mm-hmm. What do we do with this, Pastor? Help the person like myself that has the Christmas tree. I got the stockings. I'm filling it with a lot of candy. There's presents under my Christmas tree. We do the Christmas dinner. We sing the Christmas songs. We do the eggnog and the cookies. Talk to the
I
Christians
don't think
like
that
myself.
there's anything, and like I said, I'm giving you my truth. I don't think there's anything wrong with the secular celebration of Christmas. I don't try to spiritualize it. Mm-hmm. I do. If you want to recognize the birth of Jesus Christ, yes, but we all know he wasn't born on December 25th.
Right.
A lot of the Christmas story is actually biblically inaccurate. So I celebrate it as a time of family coming together, doing those things, because even people say Jesus is the reason for the season. Technically,
I remember that.
But technically, he's not.
Right.
So to me, if I do the gifts with my kids and I do all those things, and yes, we're going to pray, we're going to acknowledge God. You can do things within the holiday, like instead of giving your kids all toys, give them one spiritual gift that helps them remember Jesus. Buy them my grandmother used to give us Bibles and things for
a
Christmas.
house will be pandemonium.
What's this, a
you
Bible?
try.
But I'm not saying make it as the whole Christmas, but make it add that as teach them how to be gifts and give to other people. So I think that to condemn people does not put us in a situation to minister to them.
Do you have friends or family member in the past that this offends them that you celebrated?
I have friends that find it offensive.
How do you deal with that? Because
my house is my house and your house is your house. I think, with people, like I don't flaunt certain things, but you have to have conversations about it.
Yeah.
Even in the family, like if you have a family that's staunchly against it, talk about it, but just say, okay, we'll choose not to celebrate it as religious. Okay, I hate to say, let's take Jesus out of it and its family, because if that part of it, because it's inaccurate and you believe it goes against and if it goes against your Christian values, show me scripturally where me giving gifts to my family or be putting violates people say, well, you're acknowledging the pagan. I'm not acknowledging anything, because if that's the case, then we have to take out the days of the week, the months of the year, because they all center around God's. Thursday is the day of war. It's Thor Day, Thursday. Monday is the moon day. Sunday is the sun day. So if we're going to get real down and dirty with it, let's get rid of everything.
Leave people alone. Let them enjoy their family.
Leave people alone.
Say something to the folks out there that may struggle with it, but say, you know what, I hear what you're saying, Pastor. I hear what you're saying. So I'm going to try to look at it a little differently. Give them some tips on how they can enjoy their family time this holiday season.
I think you enjoy...
And still be Christians.
I think you can enjoy the family by putting at focus... Okay, we are people of God. We acknowledge God every day. We don't have to have special holidays. So we're going to wake up, we're going to pray, we're going to thank God for what we have. We're going to exchange gifts with one another because a lot of times with us, I didn't get toys all year long. I didn't get gifts. It was a time we did it. So we do it around this holiday. So don't over spiritualize it to an extent, and don't over secularize it. Balance the day as people of God. Do those things that bring you joy. Now, if something convicts you, don't do it. Me having my kids on Santa's lap might make me feel funny, but the tree doesn't. I'm not convicted by it. Now, if something arises that I am, then that's different. But if you're not convicted, don't do it.
What if you're convicted about having the mother-in-law around? Because y'all don't really get along.
Then you need to pray for grace and mercy and love for your mother. You better not be talking about somebody's mother-in-law.
No, and I'm not talking about mine, because I love you, Mom. I love you with all
I love
of my
mine
too. But thank you, Pastor.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your family. Get some eggnog. Turn on some music. Light up the Christmas tree. Have fun with the kids. But enjoy your Christmas. And we at the Mercedes Wilson Show want you to do just that. Thank you, Pastor Mark.
Thank you, Mercedes.
We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Krebs from Young Living Essential Oils. Do you realize being healthy is more than just diet and exercise? It's what you apply to your body. What products are in your home, in your environment? Don't be overwhelmed. I'm here to help you one step at a time. With a company that is based on integrity and passion, Young Living Essential Oils. Call me at 585-708-4020 or my website, mywl.com/bodysense.
Power965radio.com, the new sound of Buffalo, is a proud supporter of the Mercedes Wilson Show. They have a full lineup of unique programs. Find out more about the station's owner, Sheila Brown, and her new book, 29 Years of Preparation, at Power965radio.com.
Hello, Buffalo. My name is Yvette Phillips. I started a group 5 years ago called We Are Buffalo Strong. One day, my kids and I were driving in downtown Buffalo, and we noticed so many people sleeping under the bridge. I wanted to do something, but my resources were low. So I reached out to a few family members and friends, and we began taking food downtown once a month to feed our homeless community, some of which were veterans. After becoming 2017's Humanitarian of the Year, more volunteers started helping our group. Since 2013, we've fed 6,460 people. My goal is to make sure no one goes hungry or cold in the city of Buffalo, which is called the City of Good Neighbors. I challenge you to make a difference in your community. Be the change you want to see. Together, we are all Buffalo Strong.
Wardrobe for the Mercedes Wilson Show was provided by Clothes Mentor in Tonawanda, New York. Grade A looks for less.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mark Sanders here at the Mercedes Wilson Show, and I just want to talk to the families out there today. Have a blessed holiday. Remember, there is someone out there that has less than you. There is somebody out there that this time of the year brings a lot of bad memories, depression. I just tell you today, light someone's life up with the love of Christ by giving, by sharing, and by loving one another. This is a time where families come together, friends come together, and guess what? The people you see this year, you might not see them next year. So love people while you have them. So with that, I want to say God bless you and may heaven smile upon you.
Thank you, Pastor Mark Sanders, for that. And I want you, our viewers, to enjoy your holiday. And again, enjoy your friends and family. Light someone's life up this holiday, like Pastor Mark Sanders said. And we have some great Christmas music for you to take you out into the Christmas season. And Happy New Year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a
little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star above the highest bough.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the year, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Right
It's that time of year again for peace on earth, goodwill towards men, hearts full of joy and well wishes. But for me, something's missing. Carolers are caroling
are falling down. Jingle bells are jingling, happy children all around. I'm with good friends and family, still I'm feeling blue. 'Cause it's not Christmas without you. The tree is up, the lights aglow, there's plenty of holly and mistletoe, a cozy fire and a bottle of cheer. It's not the same without you here. Carolers are caroling, snowflakes are falling down. Jingle bells are jingling, happy children all around. I'm with good friends and family, still I'm feeling blue. 'Cause it's not Christmas without you. Oh, I can hardly wait until Santa's on his way. I told him all I want this year is you on Christmas Day. Oh, the carolers are caroling, snowflakes are falling down. Jingle bells are jingling, happy children all around. I'm with good friends and family, still I'm feeling blue. 'Cause it's not Christmas without you. Oh no, it's not Christmas without you.
Hello, everyone. All of us here on the Mercedes Wilson Show want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Woo-hoo! It's a wrap.
You're amazing. There'll never be another like you. Captivating and sharing the things that really matter to you. When the weight of the world gets too heavy, take a ride with Mercedes. Be in the know on the Mercedes Wilson Show. Sharing the things that really Mercedes Wilson Show. On the Mercedes Wilson Show. Sharing the things that really matter to you. Things that really